Hey everybody, hope you have a good day. Just want to show you some of the drawer knobs I was talking about before and how I kind of shorten it to fit in this drawer. So this drawer, I got it from our Target. It's not expensive at all. And basically I added these handles, and these handles are beautiful bird with rosettes pattern. I got these from, what's the store called? A Hobby Lobby. So Hobby Lobby is probably like the best place if you want some fancy knobs and just a handful of it and not like huge quantity, then this is the place. They usually have it at half price, like occasionally whenever they have on promotion and whatnot. So that's probably the best time. Like I think they have like at least once a month they go on like promotion kind of. They're very good in terms of like having half of the store on promotion all the time for Hobby Lobby for those that don't frequent the store as much. So hardware is one of it, and their prices are expensive, but once it's 50% off, it's so worth it. And I love that store in general. So they are my to go to store to get like fancy hardware like these, cute ones. So I love this one. And usually what happened is, and part of my thing, I still have it stick out here, but what usually is, and these are painted tapes, these are usually too long, kind of, so usually you need to cut it, and I'll show you the second part of this video how you can, like, what tools I use to cut it. Basically, after you cut it, you can see I can like keep touching it without worry about scratching myself here, because what I did is I used the tool to cut it, and then I file it. And I actually put tapes here and stuff because I want to make sure, I'm gonna plastic dip it probably just to make sure that it's ultra smooth in case I put whatever in there. But my husband already put Pokemon stuff here himself. So I'll show you the next part of the video what tool I use, as well as like the other thing I want to point out, like when you are drilling holes for these, of course you measure it, make sure it's centered and whatnot before you do it. I just do the lazy route. I eyeball where it is and put a bunch of tapes on it, painter's tape, like these painter tapes, and just put a bunch of painter's tapes on top, and then I draw literally where the center is before I mark the offset where the handle should be. To me, that's the easiest, because if I put a bunch of tapes on top before I draw on it, I can see where exactly the handle would be. And when I'm done drawing the location, like, with the big cross before I start drilling, before I even drill, that way I can have a higher level of confidence where it is, for those that don't do drawer handles a lot, like me, like just do it, whenever, occasionally, like once every few years. That's how I felt the easiest. And of course, as usual, tape the front and tape the back too, like this way. Sometimes I forgot, but you want to put the tape somewhere near the back, because when it poke out, it tends to mess up a little bit, like the wood would chip. So that's why you want to tape both the front and back. Hope you guys find this tip useful, and I'll show the tools next.